Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy and welcome back to Run Tanvernquest. We're going to get back into it. I think we were still kind of doing like the basic stuff, and I think we're ready to get into like more of the game and actually do a little bit of traveling. I think we're in the woods. Steve, you idiot. Just go into the secret passage. We can do this. We can do this. He's going to the secret passage.
As you start to shut the cabinet door, you notice that the mysterious book has a lurid depiction of a naked elvish woman on its spine.
That's right. That's right. Get book. Couldn't do it fast enough.
Your interest in this mysterious book suddenly skyrockets.
As a true scholar of literature, I simply must add this book to my collection.
You decide.
No time to delay.
But, to your disappointment, the book is glued shut and cannot be taken from the shelf. Instead, as you slide the book outward, you hear the creaks and pops of pulleys and winches moving into action. A false panel slides upward in the back of the cabinet, revealing a darkened secret passage.
Secret passage. Here we go. Finally, this marks the end of Act 1. Now we have an important decision. Where does Act 2 take place? In a cave, in a tomb. I like a tomb. I like a good tomb. I like a good tomb.
Act 2. The Tomb. You walk down a set of musty stone steps, bringing you even further underground. You find yourself in a dusty tomb. The walls are built of roughly chiseled blocks of tan stone, adorned with glowing torches. The room is cluttered with a lot of clay pots, linens, and other miscellaneous junk. Footsteps in the earthen floor end abruptly at a podium in the center of the room.
This room contains a puzzle for Steve to solve. Which element should the puzzle be based on? Colors, animals, and numbers. Let's go animals. It's always animals in the tomb. Interesting. Does the puzzle involve combining stuff or matching stuff? Let's match. Let's match stuff. Hopefully they will be simple enough for Steve. What's the actual solution? A man. The puzzle is almost finished. Just need a way to present the clue to Steve. Statue with a mural. With a statue. Oh yeah, classic. Let's see how Steve fares with his first puzzle.
On the podium, you see 3 levers with the following symbols: bird, horse, man. On the far wall, you see a peculiar statue.
Look, statue. Good thinking.
The statue depicts a muscular man. It's very realistic, as to resemble an actual human.
Go forward. Okay. Go forward. Steve, you can't just bypass the puzzle. We've spent much time setting this up. Maybe the puzzle isn't obvious enough? I think it's pretty obvious. Did you really think Steve was just going to solve the puzzle? I'm not sure what I expected, but not that. I'm throwing an error. I know this command is technically valid, but I don't care. Technically valid. I don't care. Okay.
Invalid command. Go forward. Type help for assistance.
Can't go for it. Inventory. Okay.
You're carrying note from father, quest journal, package of hot dogs, an amount of gold.
I forgot I gave him a pack of hot dogs. Use hot dogs. Hell yeah, Steve! I can't even begin to imagine how Steve aims to use hot dogs as hot dogs. Me neither. I'm not gonna throw an air though.
I've finally discovered the use of these hot dogs I've been carrying around,
you exclaim. You take out the hot dogs and jam one into the podium.
Why isn't this working? This is clearly the solution.
You spend an unreasonable amount of time doing this before acknowledging that this activity may not actually be that helpful.
Just jamming hot dogs into the podium. Oh Pull man lever. There you go. There you go.
You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a man.
Steve actually figured it out. I have to give him credit on this one.
The lever produces a satisfying click, and the podium begins to recede into the floor. You hear winches and pulleys working as the stone bricks on the far wall slide upwards to reveal a new chamber forward.
Now you can say, go forward. Good job. But that makes him think. After the puzzle, let's try a combat section. Where should this combat take place? Let's go catacombs. Yeah, let's fight in the catacombs.
You find yourself deeper inside the underground tomb. This chamber gives you an eerie chill as you realize that the walls are not constructed of round bricks, but human skulls. This catacomb has the skeletal remains of thousands coating its walls, barely leaving space for a few lit torches to dot along it.
Oh. I think an undead enemy would be thematically appropriate. What do you think? A zombie, a mummy? Let's go with zombie. Let's give it a zombie. What's this zombie shtick? He's terrified of death. He's begging for death. He's begging for death. That's what most zombies do.
You also notice a dead body on the floor. As you move over to investigate it, the body starts to move. The zombie sits up and starts shuffling towards you.
What? Attack zombie.
The zombie groans.
Boy, I sure do hate Mondays. I wish I could just curl up in my cozy crypt and go back to being dead again.
You bravely step forward to the zombie and announce your plans to vanquish it.
Really? Would you really do that for me?
Says the zombie.
Thanks. Boy, you're a pal.
Combat.
Combat. Type Help Combat for list of battle commands.
Difficulty easy, zombie health 11. Health Steve's 25. Alright. Attack.
You holler at the terrifying zombie to end his monstrous attack. You wind up and deliver a gruesome punch to the threatening zombie's jaw.
Zombie takes 6 damage. Alright. What does the zombie do now? Could you hurry up? Don't you have a weapon? You want to join me? Don't you have a weapon?
The zombie looks at you incredulously.
Really?
He says,
You're just going to punch me to death? You don't have I don't know, a big sword of vanquishment or something? I don't have all day, you know.
I take 0 damage. This is funny.
you strike and fatally wound the threatening undead zombie. He collapses to the floor.
Yeah, he's dead now. He's like, really? You don't have a weapon? Just kind of tell him, like, you need a weapon, brother.
That was a close one,
You say, peering over the corpse of the terrified.
Ouch, did you just poke something? What's up with this random red letter? Weird. A memory glitch, I guess? Need a better RF shielding.
In the middle of the chamber, the floor leads downward into a circular set of stairs.
Write down that name. M. The tomb has one more puzzle and one more combat encounter before Steve can clear it. Okay. What type of challenge happens in the next? Can't put it there. Let's go puzzle. We'll go puzzle combat. Sounds good. What's the next location? Statue room sounds like a boss fight. Let's go armory. Let's get you a fucking weapon, brother.
You continue forward, finding yourself in a smaller room. A plethora of rusty, ancient weapons are stored on wall-mounted racks. A glimmering shield catches your eye across the room. It looks like a useful defensive item.
Maybe we can make the next puzzle a little harder by switching to combining elements instead of matching. Yeah, let's try it. What's the puzzle's new solution? Pegasus, a centaur, harpy. Let's go with centaur.
A set of 3 rusty sword hilts are sticking out of the wall, repurposed as levers. They are labeled as follows: Pegasus, Centaur, Harpy. Similar to what you've seen earlier, a pair of strange statues sit on pedestals in the back.
Should we let Steve find a usable... Not a sword obliteration. How about a dagger of mediocrity?
Most of the weapons are rusted and useless in their current state. You do find a weapon of passable quality, a dagger of mediocrity.
Good dagger.
You take the dagger of mediocrity and add it to your inventory. I can't wait to stab something in a mediocre manner, you say.
I don't want him to be overpowered. I want him to work for it. I want him to have a sense of like accomplishment. I can't just give him the obliterating sword.
The first statue depicts a muscular man. The second statue depicts a horse.
Oh. Pull Pegasus lever.
You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a Pegasus.
Of course, Steve just chose a random lever. What happens? No, I don't think that was random. I guess try to go no repercussion.
The sword acting as a lever falls out of the wall, and you hear a buzzer noise. You safely assume that it was not the correct
Just
lever.
get
You now have only 2 options left.
Go, Steve, go. Now, if he pulls the next one wrong, something's gonna happen. Alright, there you go. There you go.
You pull the lever marked with the symbol of a centaur.
There we go. There you go, Steve. I suppose that could have gone worse. Could have.
You hear the sound of gears sliding into place, and a weapon rack swings outward, revealing another chamber forward.
Loot the shield. Okay. Both the puzzles are done, so this will be the combat section. Okay. Where should the combat take place? Oh, ritual chamber. It's true, ritual chamber.
You enter into a hexagonal chamber. At each corner, a large throne sits atop a set of stairs. In the center, lines of magical fire forming a triangle surrounds a bloodied altar. You wonder what kind of ritualistic tomfoolery occurred in this eerie chamber.
Well, the second combat might be funny to bring the zombie back. You can just respawn him here with wisdom. What do you think? Something new. Okay, what's the enemy's deal? It's literally indescribable. It's literally indescribable.
Atop the altar lies something. You really can't figure out the best way to describe it. The thing is starting to move towards you, though in an indefinable manner.
Attack. Thane.
You initiate combat with the thing. The thing reacts in some sort of way. You know what you're seeing, at least. You're just finding it unbelievably difficult to put it into words. Combat. Type help combat for list of battle commands.
Definitely hard to say. Health 26, Steve's 25. The Thane. Attack.
You take your dagger and you The thing takes damage from your dagger.
7 damage. Alright. What does the thing do now? Something, stuff, whatever. Stuff. The stuff.
The thing does some stuff. It attacks, well, kind of like an attack, but not really. You take damage.
Jeez, it did it for 10 damage. Damn.
You attack, if that's the correct word, the thing.
The thing takes 7 damage.
The thing, well, you are harmed again.
You are harmed again. 8 damage. Damn. He might not make this one. Attack.
The thing takes more damage from you.
Takes 7 damage. I don't know if he's gonna live this one. What does the thing do now? Dot, dot, dot. I'm trying to make the most unlethal one here.
Combat stops for an eerie moment as the thing starts to do an action. It's quite an indescribable action that it does. Not with words. You get injured.
How much do I do? 6. Oof. Oof, you better kill it. You better kill it.
You do that for a final time. The thing, it doesn't die exactly, nor does it collapse per se. It just ends. The thing ends.
The thing ends. Dead. The thing is defeated. That's great.
The triangular area defined around the altar begins to sink into the ground like an elevator. You ride with the altar downwards until the platform stops and a doorway forward is revealed.
Okay. Go forward. Alright. Looks like Steve is nearly out of the tomb. So the next chamber is the exit.
You walk into a massive chamber. Slender stone columns along the side support an arched ceiling many stories above you, intricately painted with strange emblems. A glowing fountain in the center illuminates the entire chamber. A red and purple carpet runs directly to a large wooden door on the far wall. The door is engraved with symbols similar to the intricate ones on the ceiling.
Drink from fountain? Okay. This fountain isn't anything special. Why is Steve drinking from it? It looks magical. He's thirsty. It looks magical.
You take a drink from the glowing fountain. Your body rejuvenates and you feel much younger. No, wait. That's just what drinking normal water feels like.
Look, door. On this door is the end of Act 2. Okay.
You take a closer look at the unusual and mysterious door. Its engravings are in a language you do not recognize. It does not appear to be locked.
Open door.
You open up the door. You are immediately blinded by the intense light behind it. As your eyes adjust, you see multicolored clouds swirling inside. The door contains some sort of magical portal. Go inside the magic portal? Yes or no?
Yes. Alright. Go into the magic portal.
As you step through the portal, you feel yourself grow weightless as you begin drifting through the prismatic abyss. A strange acceleration acting on your heart tugs the rest of your body with it, pulling you away faster and faster. You lose track of time and space as reality is substituted by this kaleidoscopic dream. Minutes pass. hours, maybe? You can't be sure. You simply drift and drift and drift away until you awaken.
All right, continue.
Act 3, Fantasy Mountain.
Okay. We're going to stop there because this is getting into the Act 3, which I think is where the princess is. It might be a longer act, but we'll stop there. Shorter video. Really funny game. It was really, really enjoyable. But we'll pick back up into the next episode. Sorry, there was only one video this week. I went and watched a little Rumble with some friends yesterday. Next weekend is looking like... Let me just double check here. I'm not missing anything. Next February 1st. Huh? I think next weekend I'm pretty free. I think. Maybe. Probably trying to finish Copycat. Hit up Tanvernquest again, probably, because I'm really enjoying it. I'm just putting Clair Obscur to the side for right now, so don't worry. Just got to finish Copycat, and then we'll be looking at probably Tanvernquest, Clair Obscur for a while. Come March, there's some more games that are supposed to be coming out that I really want to check out. Of course, I'll probably, now that I've got the Xbox system set up to where I can stream it from my Xbox to the screen, I'll probably definitely have Madden this year and NCAA football this year, both. I think just play it on my Xbox. So yeah, we'll end the video there. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.